Good evening, everyone, and welcome to From Rocks to Riches, episode 9. So, for this episode, I thought I would, stay away from the usual format that, the slides presentation for those who follow the series so far. So, it's more of an announcement than an actual update like I do. And, I've been questioning myself since episode, I think, 4 or 5. Like, I was like, um, will it stay relevant if I do like 100 episodes of just a solo miner? So I thought I would evolve this series into something else entirely. Well, not something else entirely. Mining is gonna stay a cornerstone of that. What I mean is I wanted to expand like the content, I guess. So what I did is, well, probably most of you guessed it by now. I started a corporation. So what I have in mind is an industrial corporation. So mainly focus on mining at first, but I really want to expand. I want to create a community around this. So I called it Federation Defense Consortium because like tomorrow at FanFest we're gonna hear a lot about faction warfare and how the next three expansions are gonna be about it. So I thought let's create an indie corp that's gonna like supply the Galante war machine, quote unquote. So it was pretty straightforward actually. So I created it with a placeholder halt, but he's not in the corp anymore, so I'm the CEO now. Um, well, it says 3 members, but it's two because I did a lot of tests. Since 2 weeks to understand like those old mechanics of locking blueprints and all of that. So no LP tax rate, and I seriously didn't know what was a fair tax amount, but I think 3% is it's pretty low, but I want it that way. Like I want, of course, I want this corp to grow and stuff. Like I will put every ISK I make with Bill in the corp account. You know what I mean? Like this character is basically becoming the corp. Like so yeah, that's about it for the presentation here. So we do have corporation office. Well, it's temporary here, but it's Beltane right now. But here we see like I've started, playing with hangars and stuff. Like I'm not done with that. But here we have Project Artemis 1. So there it is for those who followed episode 8. So I started to buy what's needed to anchor our first structure. So I will of course do that through the corporation. So to be very honest with you guys, right now I haven't set up like a website or anything to apply, or even a channel. Like for the next week, if you guys are interested or have questions, please just send me an email, to Bill Compass. And next episode I will be focusing more on recruiting because this weekend I'm pretty busy in real life with a big airsoft event. So I will try to check my emails frequently during the weekend. But yeah, life is what it is, I guess. So yeah. So what I want to create is really like a community actually. So I want to have a bunch of people helping out each other, and for um for mining fleets and stuff, like this project, the From Rocks to Riches, I never transferred anything from my main characters. I never, it was isolated, and I want to keep it that way, but I'll make one exception here, and it's one of my character, Alaran. That's Orca Booster. So I will have this character join the corp so I can like I can start frequent mining fleets and stuff. Like I won't use besides his ship, but I mean I won't use his assets, his ISK balance. That's still kept out of this series. It's just like I wanted to booster a character right from the start because my first goal, of course, is to provide content to my future corp mates. So I wanted to get the head start on that and be able to do public fleets or even corp fleets at some point if we get decent numbers. So I don't really know what to expect so far in terms of recruitment. Like it's the first. Well, I did have a ton of like solo corporations, but that's my first try at a public corp. So I hope it's gonna go well. So as I said, if you guys want to join, just for this week at least, send an email to Bill Compass, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Even though it's going to be a pretty crazy weekend, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday for our well, quote unquote new format. Like it'll still be like a mix of slides, but I'll try to throw in some more gameplay, some more dynamic stuff in the next episodes. So so yeah, if you if you want to join with just an alt, or if you want to join with your characters and stuff, like you're welcome. And also, next week I'll start. Once I get the core for the Athanor, which will probably be in next week. Like I still have, yeah, still have 500 millions in ISK, so I'm missing about like 200 million. So that's gonna get out of the way, and then I will invest in a few blueprints to start building a corp library. I hope it's going to be like a corp effort. What I mean by that is I hope, if members have a free industry slot, like they'll contribute a few percentage on those BPOs so we can, eventually build a nice library. But I have a lot of ideas so far, but, it'll go the way it goes. Like, I have a vision for it, but I'm open to anything. So, it's like I don't see this corp as a dictatorship, so I'm really open to the input of people joining. So that's going to be all for this week. And yeah, I'll see you next Wednesday. Cheers.